How long you been doing your music thing?
So what is it's 2023? Starting in like 2018, 19.
Hmm.
So about 4 years.
Hmm.
Like
Well,
a strong four.
who influenced you like to make music? Cause it's you got like that fun club
Right.
music. You know what I'm saying? From the city.
Um, I wouldn't say really nobody from the city
Mm.
influenced me. I grew up around like great music era like Nelly and stuff like that, and you feel me, the Yin Twins, the Fun Trick Daddy, you feel me, you know, the music that really got people to move, chopper style and stuff like that. You get what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Music
Yeah.
like that. So when I was younger, I did music, but I was real good in football as well. So
Mm.
like I had to choose between the two. Like my mama was like, "Hey, I can't invest in both.
Yeah.
It's either you do music or football." So I just chose football. Football got me my degree and stuff like that, and had chances to the league and stuff like that. A lot of you know, and after that journey in, I really like tap back in and music on the challenge. The
Yeah.
So Gone challenge when it was hot on Facebook, I did that. And I had like 100K views on Facebook on my challenge, and my homeboys that really knew that I could rap, they were like, "Man, just try it again." So it really was like went from there.
Yeah.
So
So when you was doing football, were you still like dabbling into music, or you just was mainly focused?
yeah, I was actually rapping with this group called Young City Boys. Greg Bell was one of the guys that was a part of the group, and he's a photographer now, a dope photographer, videographer. Y'all tap in with him. Much love to brother. But yeah, so we just like really, I don't know exactly how it ended, but it ended. So I just like focus strictly on football from there.
Yeah.
But I used to go crazy. Like I was so serious. I was so young. I used to write about everything back in the day. Like it was just so hands on. So, but yeah, I always really had it in me. So,
Damn, you said you was working with Greg Bell back in the G.
yeah, I don't know about that Greg Bell. Greg Bell actually
Yeah.
talented man. I mean, actually can spit while y'all were playing. Like, yeah, we actually went crazy. We had a dope record together. I asked him about it recently. I was like, hey man, do you still got that song? It was about cars or something like that, and it was dope. It was off of a young scrappy beat we made, and it was really dope. But he was like, man, I don't really got none of the files back. I wish I did, cause that's really vintage. People don't really know, but
Hmm.
yeah, man, that was start of the journey. Back then, I just kind of like resumed picking up where I left off. So,
How was it getting back into it though? Like, was a lot changed as far as the culture in the city?
um, kind of sort of because around that era, 2018, it was a lot of beef going on. So, me coming in doing what I wanted to do. I just didn't want to talk about thug stuff. I really grew up. All my people really was like for real in the streets and
Yeah.
stuff like that. So I knew what result to that. Like me really being around it. Like I grew up in the hood. I'm from the north side of Jacksonville.
Yeah.
Um, so when people was talking about it, I know it's a dead end. I'm like, man, that ain't gonna last. Like you can have a drill song or a beef song hot today, gone tomorrow.
Hmm.
But a chopper style, a Nelly, Dilemma, you feel me?
Yeah.
These constantly played Trick Daddy Nan, you don't know Nan, constantly played. So I'm like, you feel me? They even Yin Twins, Shout Shaker, all that.
Yeah.
These are timeless hits. So I'm like, man, that's what I want to do. Like I already was the latest man, so I'm like, I might as well talk about something that's gonna sell and
Yeah.
keep selling. So that's what I did, man. I'm I dropped Ride for me, boom. It was just
Took off.
it blew me up like immediately.
I like the song you did for the big girls.
Yeah,
You know what
go
I'm
Big
saying?
Mama. Yeah, so
I
yeah,
say, damn, you know it remind me of when I seen it, I was like Trap Beckham almost like like the fun, like I said, the fun.
yeah. That's my guy. Shout out to Trap Becker, man. We got something cooking on the way too as well. So yeah, yeah.
What made you come up with that song in the video, man? Like,
Um, actually, My sister, Big Dolly, she's like a big heavyset girl, and she is extremely confident in her skin, and I love that about her. You feel me? So I like the way I do music. I like to touch songs that ain't nobody touch. I ain't nobody touch Big Mama.
Yeah.
So I was like, man, I could be the one to do it, and I have a motive behind it too as well. My sister is, a big girl, a pretty big girl that's heavy set. So I just want to shine light on the big girls, especially in today's age. They try to make the BBW seem bad. So I'm like, nah, I'm finna turn the narrative because they really make the world go around. Like,
Yeah.
if you don't really know no better, they make the world go around. Like, they are really like in tune with life. So once I did it, I think I dropped that in 2020 or 2021, one of them. Once I did it, boom, like it it struck fire. Like people like, yeah, boy,
Yeah.
you got like the prettiest big girls in the city in one video, and that was probably like the best video I've done thus far.
You
It
say
was so
that?
it was so beautiful. Like it was so many different sizes, and they were so pretty. They smelled good. They looked good. It was fun. Like it was with it. The setup was nice. Pool party. Like I think disclaimer. Like two of the girls got pregnant after the video. Like they had babies 9 months later. You feel me? So yeah, man. Like people like really gravitated. And then um, last year, just past last year, 2022, I did the Big Valley. So I dropped the song in 2020, revisited back in Big Valley, and it's just like a great marketing tool. Like that's just a staple of having like all BBW dancers because I'm in the strip club right now as well, and it just makes sense. Like everything just turn
Coming
around
together.
tenfold. So
So, what was the reaction like when you put it out and you put the video out? You say you turned it up. Everybody like you get more like followers and stuff or
yeah, like I think I think that community will love me forever.
yeah.
You know, I really feel like I grabbed a different community of females that that'll support me forever because I show love to they side. I make them the norm of a skinny girl or a BBL girl. They feel like the other models, plus size models, are just as bad. You can tell me if I'm wrong. A pretty big girl walking into a room is more dynamic than a skinny one. If she big and she pretty and she smell good, you gonna be like, who is that?
Yeah.
So
No, she cooking.
and she cooking. She
You already
cooking
know it.
good, like she gonna feed you and do the whole nine.
Yeah.
Big girls got the best. You feel me? So like, don't ever get it twisted. Nah. So
How you got the name Decam? Like, where did it originate from?
well, my name Daryl Campbell.
Mm.
So I played football. So my coach, Coach Flat Top, when I was playing Little League at Forest View, he was just like, he said Decam one time, and I was like, that's for me. He's like, yeah, man, I don't want to keep calling you Daryl. A lot of people call you Campbell. I say Decam. And I like, all right, I'm rocking with that. I like that.
Yeah.
So it's like still me, but it's just like abbreviated. You feel me? So Daryl Campbell, D for Daryl Campbell, a part of my last name, and we just rock with it.
You
So
stuck with it.
stuck with it. So it's got to change Team Decam on me. Daughter broke my M, being fragile and stuff like that. But yeah, it's a brand now. I got a brand, Team Decam. That's like my brand as far as my music.
Mm.
So like if you want to be a part of the team, come be Team Decam. So once I get the signature down, I'm gonna get it tatted on me as well. So the brand and all that, and that it can start getting pushed out as well. Because I know a lot of females be asking. So that'd be dope.
What so you got events too. I see you into marketing and everything.
Yeah, so I'm in the club life. I'm really getting like the just do. I've been doing this club life for a minute, so that's kind of easy as well for me as making music because I have like lit events. So my music getting played in these events, people know them, and I know like club music lasts forever too. So it just really go hand in hand. I thank God like putting me in position to do it the right way. So I'm just like, man, um, if I'm already in here, I already got the females in here. You feel me? I know the dudes gonna come where the females at, so I had no choice but to hear me.
Yeah.
I'm already tapped in with the DJs. We booked the DJs, so you know it's like it like really go hand in hand. Like I really can't miss
Yeah.
with what I'm doing because my music is not trash. It's really great quality music. So it's like why not play it? So
Where you go at to record?
um, who I record with?
Yeah, like where you got a specific studio you go
Yeah,
to?
I go. Well, I first started with Ed Did It. Ed Did It was the one who really got me off my feet. Then I was working with this guy, Dev. I met him in college as well. Dude, nice, great producer. And lately, I've been dealing with I Hayes is a great artist as well. A singer, producer, engineer. He do it the whole nine. He really been helping me like with my craft a lot too as well, cause I be tapping in with like different avenues. I be trying to find like, play with different sounds and how I want to come. Just in case I can run into a different artist that be on that same type of time. I just be trying to work on what I can fix for my sounds and stuff like that. So he's a great guy. Kind of glad I met these guys in the process because they kind of like elevated me in the process. So, but I've been rocking with Hayes lately though. He's the guy that I deal with.
So the next single gonna be the one with Tokyo Jets that you was talking
Yeah,
about?
man. Shout out to Tokyo Jets, man. Superstar. Great artist. I love what she been doing. I actually knew Tokyo Jets before she was Tokyo Jets. I knew her Chantrell. My best friend Dominic, we call him Nucci. I actually recorded her first rap in like his house and posted it on YouTube in his room. Like I was behind the camera,
Yeah.
me and him, like her first ever on YouTube. She might not remember it, but I'm gonna remind your memory, Miss. Yeah, but yeah, man. I always wanted to work with her, but I just knew like it got to make sense.
Mm-hmm.
So, um, it happened. Like speak stuff into existence. I was downtown with my sister Rara, um, and we was in the same restaurant, and I was talking about this song that I had got called Barbie Doll. It's a dope record. It's a sample of the I'm a Barbie girl. So I'm like Tokyo Jets, and I'm like, yeah, this. She had a look like, yeah, and I know like the way she come off, I know she'll give me exactly what I want. So I'm like, man, whatever she want price wise, I'm gonna pay it because I need you on this. You feel me?
Yeah.
So boom, we sitting down, and I see her get up and walking out. I'm like, there go Tokyo Jets right there. So I'm like, hey man, hey, what you need, what you want. Tell me how much you want to get on my song. I'm gonna go get it. Let's do it. She told me her price. Went and got the money, paid her. She delivered. I know that she got it was actually done like a year ago, but I was dealing with a lot, so I kind of pushed the song back. And I know she's pregnant right now. Shout out to her. Congratulations on your baby. Hope you have a healthy pregnancy. Um, so yeah, but man, this song here, man, the way she delivered, man, I'm so excited. I'm excited for her. You feel me? More than me because I don't think she understand like it's so many the way the world now goes with the social media and females and quotes and just everyday life. Like she really gave me everything that I needed in the song. Like, and she starts the song off the first verse of the song. So it's really dope. I can't wait to do it.
Yeah.
So.
What who else you looking forward to working with in the city? Or they don't even gotta be the city, like
I have a song with Ball Greaser too. He's like my favorite artist. It's kind of life been happening so fast. Like he's like the number one artist that I always wanted to work with, and I got it done already. So it's just like in the process of like when we drop it, it got to be iconic.
Yeah.
So I like took a time from last year. I dropped Happy Twerk Anthem in 2021, and that blew up big. Like it got me what I wanted. I be making my money off of it. I actually like went from like 700 followers on TikTok to like 70K in a week, but they banned my account because I posted the wrong thing of support. Like I was posting support. It wasn't me. It was somebody else making videos to it, and they kind of banned it. I didn't really know the guidelines.
Yeah.
So
Too
that
much
kind of
turning
like,
up.
yeah. So that kind of like put me in a dark area. I'm like, wow. Like I see everybody else blowing up on TikTok, and my song was doing the exact same thing, and I'm like, man, I don't want to do it wrong. Um, so it's just like really into. I just don't want to miss no more.
Yeah.
When I do it, I want to do it right. I want to make sure everything legit, from publishing, putting it on all platforms, seeing my return from it. Like the videos got to do numbers. So I really been learning and figuring everything out. So I know what to do, how to come, and who to talk to, who to help me push it. You feel me? So
You so is it gonna be like an EP, an album,
nah, I really,
or you just doing
I'm
singles?
gonna just do a single until it's time. I feel like when it's time to put out a group of music to where it pushes out, but I still want to get my buzz back.
Gotcha.
I don't want to just drop a EP right now and without the buzz in the process. See, when I get the buzz, I can do anything because I'm gonna keep it. I know what to do now.
Yeah.
So when I hit the ground running again, I'm running, I'm rolling now. So yeah, man, it's a nice little process, man. It's definitely we lit.
How did you come out of that dark space? You know what I'm saying? Because I know playing football, you learn how to get over obstacles, and then you come into the music game, and then you got obstacles. Like, how did you? Because it's two different things, but it's almost the same.
It's I play running back.
Yeah.
So I done been in games where 4-for-1, they gotta give me the ball, we win the ball game. I don't want ball games. I done came back in ball games. Um, I transferred to EWC and we made history. On YouTube, you can look it up right now. EWC versus U Pike. We was down 28 points in the fourth, 7 minutes left in the game. Came back won. You feel me? So like I never crack up under pressure. I just be having to regroup. Like, okay, get my mind right.
Yeah.
So, and then there's so many people that see me, they're like, man, Cam, we waiting for you, we ready for you. So that motivates me a lot, man. I be going around and people be happy to see me. Like, hey, Cam, like, I love your music, or people tagging me, or I be sitting home and I get a tag on Instagram from a DJ in Miami playing my song in Miami, or DJ in Atlanta playing my song in Atlanta. 106.1 in Park. They playing my song in a new restaurant they just opened in Atlanta. Like, just stuff like that. Just like,
Yep.
all right, man, yeah, like what, this is probably my calling. Like, they love what I'm doing. You feel me? I might not be there yet, but I know I'm close. So if I stop, I never know. So I would just rather just go out swinging.
Yeah.
Just keep going. And I just know, like, with time, it really ain't no time in music. So for people feeling like, oh, you got to be a certain age, nah. People pop tomorrow. You could be, Plies started at 31.
Yeah.
You feel me? And I talked to him. That's my main man. I mess with Plies, man. Shout out to D-Walk, too. That's his manager. Like, we real close. He told me, too, when he came on 106 and 1 for DJ Money Good. That's my brother, main man. Shout out to them boys. DJ Swag. The We Them Boys show. Y'all tap in and tune in to them. When he came up here, I want to say like 2 or 3 years ago, and we were just rapping, like, he was just telling me, like, don't stop, like, keep going, like, you never know. You see my journey, you feel me?
Yeah.
I started late, and I'm still here, I'm still irrelevant. Most people can't say that. Most people come and stop, so I never stop. Like, I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna adjust to the trends. I'm gonna make music for the crowd. Sometimes you reach, you feel me, but it's still there. I'm still here. You can't deny me. I'm still getting booked every weekend if I want. So I like, when he told me that, I was like, yeah, because I really look up to you too as well. So
That boy Plies be going off, man. He be
Plies,
spitting the real though.
Man, Plies iconic, man. He's different.
Yeah, he turned the streets up. Like, I think that was when Jesus was going hard in the streets, but he came and just took another to another lane.
Plies just iconic, man. He
What-
iconic.
What would you say to somebody? Well, you already gave them enough game, but like, what is something you would give to a listener who listens to you? Like, what advice would you give them?
Um, I'm gonna get this tatted on me. Make it day one instead of one day.
And what that mean?
Start day. Start now. One day always will be another week, another month from now, another year. You feel me? Day one, you start your process. You can never know what you're doing unless you don't start. You feel me? You'll never know what you're doing unless you start. You never know the results. You won't know if you win. The first battle of a competition is doing it. You feel me? You still gotta go suit up and play. You still gotta go take that test. Go to that job. You might get a raise that day. You might have a bad day, but you still went to the job, and now you got a raise. You feel me? You never know.
Yeah.
Don't quit. Don't quit. I'd rather you get fired than quit. So, you feel me?
I'd rather get fired, hey man.
You gotta rather you get fired than quit, man. Quitting is giving up. I don't preach that. I have two little girls, and I don't preach. I don't preach fear. Like that's something big for me. I really don't preach fear. Like you scared of the spider, kill it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna help you kill it. Kill it. I want you to do it. So when I'm not around, you won't be afraid of nothing. Like I got it. Like I have my daughters in a I got it mode. Like I could do it. Don't help me, daddy. So that's what I really believe in that. I don't teach fear or nothing. Like if you want to do it, do it. So that's my message to y'all, man. Make it one day instead of day one, man. One day that might change your life. Yeah.
That's real. You got a ghetto story, it's kind of like it could be something funny, something crazy, a story to share to the listeners.
What you mean? You gotta give me like an idea.
Just something that happened to you. Like Boots and Weber, when they get their story, they kind of just give it from their life and their perspective. And I just ask it, and whatever come to your head, ghetto story, just run with it.
A ghetto story, man. A ghetto story. I got so many. I could tell you about a time like I was a young hothead back in the day. I felt like the world was up under my feet. So, you know, I was just in so many different women's lives back then. So, one day, I was dealing with this girl. I ain't gonna say her name, but it was during the daytime, and she snuck me in her house. And when she snuck me in the house, I didn't know who was all there because I'm coming through the back, jumping through somebody's fence to get in her window, right? So I'm hearing a lot of people inside the house. So I'm like, all right, cool, boom, we good. So, we finna get ready and do what we supposed to do. I hear the whole house get quiet, Somebody knock on the door the first time. She ain't answer the door. Then you hear, boo, boo, boom, kick in the door. I see all her brothers, her granddaddy, her mama, and I fell off the bed on the side trying to put my clothes on because I'm like, hey, I'm finna get my ass beat in here. I said, I was supposed to be in here. I said, it's in the daytime. I'm thinking with my dick. You feel me? Yeah. I'm like, man, please don't beat my ass. I'm like, hey, I was told to come here. I would have not came here, but she didn't give me the green light. I said, I know y'all boys might be upset, but please don't beat me up here, cause I don't mean no harm, man. I'm just in here. I'm just being I'm young. I'm just trying to, you feel me? Just trying to do what I'm supposed to do at that time being. But nah, the granddaddy called off the dogs and he walked me out the front. I'm just thinking like, damn, they finna punch me in the back of my head. Like I'm finna get my ass whooped. I'm like, bro, I'm gonna beat this hoe up later, boy. She gonna have to see me later, boy. She gonna set me up for the failure. But man, I used to have a wild life back then, man. I got some stories, man. So many stories, that type of stuff, man. But that was probably like one of the most scariest times. I just knew it was so many. It It was about 7 brothers.
You feel like it was a setup? Or did you ever find out what it was for real later?
Nah, she was just like, man, I ain't know everybody was here. Cause when she said she let me come, um, her mom was there, but her mom like worked from home, so she never really back and forth. So she said just everybody just pulled up, and I think her little sister heard the window open, so she didn't know if she was walking out the window or letting somebody in. So they just
Sis told, man.
yeah, sister like laying
Sister, yeah,
green
sister
fuck,
told.
like, cause y'all one got me beat up, man. But yeah, he spared me, man. He spared me, man. He spared me. But yeah, that was something I was like, but never again. You gotta come to me. You gotta come to a mutual spot where we ain't gonna ever get caught. Or if we do, like, it ain't nothing too major. But
Yeah.
that was one of the stories that I got. I skate, boy.
Well, that was good right there. That was
Yeah,
good.
cause if it was me and my sister, oh yeah, we on your ass. You cannot leave up out of here. We are on your ass, and she getting her ass beat up too by the whole house. So, but yeah, man, that's the story. That's kind of crazy that I remember that. But yeah, that's an iconic story. And I'm cool with it still to this day though. She
Yeah.
got a little family and all that stuff, and we joked about the shit from time because you know you can laugh about it now. It wasn't funny back then,
Yeah.
but yeah. Shout out to her though.
Sheesh.
It was worth it though. So shout out to you.
Damn. Well, anything else you want to say before we get out here?
Yeah, just man, if you've been following this journey, man, just being tuned, TNE Cam on the way, heavier, more, you feel me, more music, more consistency, more, you feel me, more personal, and I'm gonna start giving y'all more of my inside life. I find that recording and you know just doing quotes and just talking to the media and letting y'all inside just to build my brand more. So you'll just be seeing more of me. Um, Basically, man, just stay tuned, man. TNE Cam, we on the way, we lit. So just be aware. And I thank y'all for rocking with me. I appreciate y'all. Support is free, and y'all really be supporting me, man. So shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to Cooler too for having me, man. I appreciate you, my guy. Hope your platform be a success. Get to where you want it to be. You feel me? And wish you many more black man.